Hello, this is Leslie Lee, and welcome to Simply Tarot, where I give intuitive advice to empower your life. This is a pick your card reading where we'll look at spiritual insight and your future. We're going to look at the next 6 months and see what Spirit has to say for you, what may be coming in for you, what you should focus on, that sort of thing. As always, these are cards 1, 2, and 3. The timestamps are in the description area below for your convenience. And let's start with cards 1. If you pick cards 1, let's see what Spirit has in store for you over the next 6 months. You have Passion and Pleasure, Savor Your Life, 10 of Pentacles, and Co-Create, the Oracle card. Now with these cards, I see a lot concerning your creativity and your passions. Whatever you're putting your time, your energy, and your effort into, I see abundance coming your way. I see a completion happening, especially if you're doing anything like writing or music possibly. I see a completion in your future, something finalized. I see money coming your way, especially for a job well done. This can also be a prize you're winning or an award you're winning or some kind of honor or mention or recognition that you may have due to your creativity and your imagination and the things that you do with your art. So I see good things happening for you here. A lot coming in during these next 6 months that will benefit you, that will take you into a next level, kind of raising you up to another tier because of your creativity, because of your mind, because of the passion you put into your work. You're going to be praised. You're going to be congratulated. You're going to have the support that will help lift you up in sort of a position of leadership or some sort of role model. You're going to have a promotion of sorts. You're going to have a raise of sorts in one way or another. Now, this could be in a position of work that you have in your day-to-day life. It could be your entrepreneurship, your own business that you have going for yourself. It could be with school. It could be with anything that you're doing that you're putting your heart, your mind, your blood, sweat, and tears into. I see a lot happening for you there. You are being rewarded. I feel like karma is on your side. Karma is returning to you what you've been putting out into the world. You've been working hard. You've been putting in that work, that passion, that time, that energy, and now the universe is asking you to be patient as they work on giving you that benefit, that reward, that gift that is meant for you. And I do feel like it is meant for you. It's in the cards. It's written in the cards for you. Passion and Pleasure talks about your romance. It talks about your sex life. It talks about your social life and you finding that pleasure and that passion in a significant other. So this will be amped up for you as well. And I feel, since the 10 of Pentacles shows a family there, that there's going to be some kind of solution to a problem you've been having with the family member or within your family. There's going to be some kind of finalization. You're going to put something in the past where it belongs. You're going to end some negative situation or get out of a negative environment, and I see happiness coming from this. I see things blossoming for you. I see communication happening for you to help get things back on track or to help build a smoother or solid foundation that you're building upon. I feel a lot to do with communication being a way for you to grow and steering you on the right path, kind of getting you out of that negative situation that you may have been or may have been your past. Balance and stability is definitely going to be a focus in the next 6 months for you. I see that with the Co-Create card here. Balance, stability, setting a smooth foundation, making sure things are stabilized. And I see that with the 10 of Pentacles as well, especially with your home life, with your job, your career, and with your money. So I see good things happening for you. I see balance. I see stability. I see things being finalized, being completed. You may even be presented with an award or with some kind of honor. You may have a contract that comes up within a job or with your creativity. Someone wants to put you on a pedestal. Someone wants to put you in the spotlight, and you may be going over contracts. You may be going over things that you could present to others and ways that you could have your art and your passion help others and uplift others and benefit others. So I see a lot here. I think this is a beautiful reading for you. So if you pick this card, if you pick cards 1, you have a lot of beautiful things coming in for you over the next 6 months. Definitely. Now let's move on to cards 2. Okay, if you pick cards 2, let's see what the universe and what spirit has in store for you over the next 6 months. You have Distant Thunder, Clear the Air, the Crone, which is strength in traditional tarot, and Round and Round. Now with these cards, I do feel like there is a situation that you're going through that you keep reliving, that you keep going through over and over, and it's only because you're not seeing something clearly. There's something that you need to address. There's something that you need to put in the forefront and to face, and you're kind of in maybe a state of denial, or you're trying to look past it or look through it and not see it, but the universe and spirit is asking you to confront it. The Crone here says that you need to gather that strength, and you may even find yourself gathering that strength over the next 6 months to face your fear, to face what it is you feel is keeping you back or keeping you from advancing or moving forward or getting to your goals. I do feel like for a lot of you, your goals have been evading you. You feel like you've been working hard, you've been doing what you needed to do, but your goals keep going that step back every time you make that step forward. You must continue on. The Crone asks you to keep your strength, to keep your backbone, to keep your confidence in moving forward, because you're one step away. Yes, you may have to do a big leap to get to where you need to go, but you're that close to your goal. You need to clear the air. There's something that is swirling around you that you have to let go of. You have to either let go of or adapt to, but either way, you're going to have to address it. It could be with the relationship. If your relationship's been stormy or rocky, you have to face the truth. You have to look at what's been presented to you, look at it head on, face it head on, and do what you have to do to move past it. Take the steps needed. You can't maneuver past this without taking the steps that are laid out for you in order to get this thing under control. If it's with your temper, if it's with your trust, if it's with your beliefs or your lack of belief in someone, if it's with your own confidence and self-doubt, whatever this is a general reading. It's asking you to build that courage, that independence, and that strength to get through it. These next 6 months of your life is about you being strong. It's about you getting that backbone and strengthening it. It's about you getting that thick skin and strengthening that as well. You have a lot to look forward to, but there's something blocking your path. And this can be something within you. It could be something in your subconscious, something you held on to from your past, something to do with possibly trust. And I do feel there's a lot of trust issue here with a lot of people. It could be a family member. It could be a loved one. It could be a coworker. It could be your best friend. There's something here that you have to work through before you can get to your goal. Round and Round is a symbol for you going through this cycle over and over and over again. And the only way to break this cycle is to have that strength to understand and to see the signs, the symbols, and the synchronicities that are laid out for you that will help you make a decision to break this cycle. You have to make a decision here. You have to either continue on and allow the cycle to continue. You have to break that cycle somehow by looking back and finding out where that link is that you need to unchain yourself from, or you need to learn to adapt to this. There is a way to adapt to your situation to make sure it benefits you, to make sure you're learning from these situations, to make sure you learn from your mistakes and the mistakes of others, possibly even forgive here. Whatever this is for you, it's about clearing the air. You have to get through this storm by clearing the air. You can't turn your back to it anymore. And that's what Spirit is asking you to do. Face it head on. Face your fears. Face the thing that makes you uncomfortable. Step out of that comfort zone and go after what it is you want. Don't let nothing or no one step in your path to block your path or become an obstacle along your path, because there will be those people that want to see you fail, that want to see you down, that want to see you hurt or in a place where they have been or where they're coming from, that place of pain and darkness. Don't let this be you. You have so much around you, so much support spiritually and possibly even physically that you are having a hard time accepting or looking at. It's time to face it. It's time to look at it and know that there's strength in you and strength surrounding you to get you out of whatever this cycle is. Definitely. Okay, let's move on to cards 3. All right. If you pick cards 3, let's see what the universe and spirit has in store for you over the next 6 months. You have watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. You have 7 of Pentacles and go the distance. Now this can be somewhat contradictory, as I am getting a little feel of slowing down yet moving forward. With the 7 of Pentacles here, it lets me know that you are reaping what you sow, and this is a good thing. You have put in your time, your energy, and effort into some sort of project, some sort of relationship, some sort of thing that is going to reap the benefits of what you've put into it. It's about time. I hear that. I feel that. It's time. Your time is now. Now, watching the clouds is asking you to take your time in certain situations, especially if it's with your work, with job, with career advancement, with any money-making venture or avenue you're trying to pursue. To slow down, take your time, look around you at what your options are before you dive in, to make sure this is something you want to do, to understand the implications, to understand what is required of you, how much time and effort is going to be required of you to get your goals, to make your triumphant success. Whatever it is you're hoping for, I do feel you're going to get that goal, but you must slow down and look around you so you don't forget some intricate details or you don't overlook something that is very important. It's very easy during these 6 months to see the prize ahead of you and then want to go after it without thinking about it, without looking at the fine print, without discussing it with your significant other or your spouse, that sort of thing. And it's asking you just to make sure you take your time on making these decisions, because the leap you take will be very big. It's a big move you're making in this next 6 months, or it's a move that you will make that will lead to big things. And because of the 7 of Pentacles here, I see reward coming your way. I see money coming your way. I see an advancement. I see an investment in you. Someone is looking at what you have to offer, and they feel like what you have to offer is very beneficial to not only yourself and others, but to them as well. I see possibly partnerships happening here, unions, connecting with others in one way or another that will help build money or bring money or income into your life. I see that here with the 7 of Pentacles. Whatever seeds you've planted, you are going to see the fruits of your labors. Whatever ideas you had, it's a good time to start implementing those ideas. It's a good time to tend the soil and nurture the plant, because that fruit is going to come in, and it's going to come in heavy. It's going to be delicious and ripe and rich and ready for you. And you got to be ready for it. So watching the clouds is like, okay, take a break. Look around you, make sure you are where you need to be now, because the next move you make is going to be very big. It's going to require a lot from you, a lot of your time, energy, sweat, blood, tears, all that you have to offer, because this is something that has been in the making for a while. Whatever seed you planted, even something that you've done possibly in the last 6 months, is going to start bearing its fruit, and it's going to take you over the edge. In a good way and possibly in a bad way if you're not prepared. As long as you're prepared, as long as you got that rest, as long as you understand what you need to do and what's required of you, as long as you understand the time and the commitment that it will take, you will get that fruit of your labor. You will get that reward. And for a lot of you, I do feel like it was in the making. I feel like the universe and spirit has kind of melded with fate to allow this to happen for you. And you may have even sensed this back then when you first started on this venture or this idea or this relationship, what have you. You may have had an inkling of the success that is to come. As long as you stay on track and keep your eyes peeled for everything, any sign, any symbol, any little piece of synchronicity that is leading you down this path, keep your eye peeled for it, because it's going to lead you to the right thing. It's going to lead you to your goal. Don't be so impulsive. Don't be so quick to rush to that success. Don't be so blinded by the bling and the beauty and the gold and the reward. That's what these cards are asking you, to just be mindful, be open, and understand your place and what you need to do in order to get those successes. But those successes are definitely coming in, and they're going to move in pretty fast, especially with this go the distance card here. I see this cheetah here reaching his goal. He's definitely getting past that finish line, and he's getting his goal. So I see that for you as well. These cards are beautiful. I'm wishing you luck in everything you do. Thank you guys so much for everything, for your likes, for your comments, for subscribing, for sticking with me. Even after this short hiatus, you know, life can get the best of us. I'm sure you understand that as well. I will have more like this for you soon, and I'll definitely see you soon.